Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog and welcome to Copenhagen. So it's already 7 p.m. I had a very tiresome day because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. to get to our flight, me and Pedro. Yeah, our flight was at 7, we got up at 4 in the morning and I basically got no sleep. I slept a little bit on the plane, but barely. So I'm kind of like really tired. I'm probably gonna get dinner soon and then I'm just gonna go straight to bed. But yeah, we're in Copenhagen. So my birthday is in 2 days. So we decided to just come here on a little like 4-day trip. And yeah, I'm really excited. I've been to Copenhagen, but I was like 4 months old, so I don't remember, obviously. I came with my parents, so basically I've never been, and it's such a beautiful city. We just spent the day exploring the city center, looking at some stores, and just kind of like getting a feel for the city. We still have a lot to see and a lot to explore. Yeah, we just browsed the city center. We went to the Museum of Copenhagen, which is about the city, which was really interesting. And one of the things that you saw in the vlog is that I was in my first bookstore. I have a bunch of them to visit. I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of them, but there are just so many bookstores with English books, and I actually stumbled upon one of them while we were browsing the city center. And I will insert the name here because right now I'm so tired that I can't think of it. But basically it was a Danish bookstore, but it also had a lot of English books. It was basically like a half and half, like half Danish books and half English books. And yeah, I got my first book there. It was at a discount table that they had, because one thing about Denmark, if you're thinking of visiting, everything, at least comparison to Portugal, everything is a bit more expensive. So pretty much all of the books there were in euros. It was like 15-20 euros, more like towards the 20 euro mark, and that's like, to me, it's an expensive book. But there was a discount table and I found this one there, and I have seen this book around. I was in between this one and another one, which you saw in my clips earlier, but I ended up getting Milk, Blood, Heat by Dentiel W. Moniz. I have seen this book around. The back of the book sounded really interesting. And yeah, it was 75 Danish crowns. I think that's the name of the currency. And that's 11 euros, I think. So that's pretty much a normal price of a book for me. So I got this one. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think this book just follows a bunch of different people and a bunch of different stories, and it is set in the suburbs and the cities of the modern world, but about the ancient essences of who and what we are. Milk, Blood, Heat is a collection of human connection, race, womanhood, inheritance, all told through the stories and lives of ordinary people confronted by extraordinary moments of reckoning. It just sounds really good. I love the cover, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So that was the first book that I got. I didn't get any more because honestly, the ones that I was specifically looking for and that I'm still looking for in the next bookshops that I go to, I didn't find in that specific bookstore, but maybe I will in the next ones. Who knows? And I'm not just gonna talk about books, I'm gonna talk about everything. So another thing that I got was a sweater at Uniqlo. I love this brand. We don't have this brand in Portugal, but every time I go to one of their stores, I buy something. It's just, I love the quality of their stuff, and it is well worth the money. It's not that expensive, but it's a bit more expensive than what I usually go for, to be honest. But I got this sweater. It's cropped, and it's kind of like an orange, kind of brownish color. And yeah, I just really like the color. I really like the neck shape. What is this called? A neck line? I don't know. I'm so tired. But yeah, I really liked it. So those were the things that I got today, other than food. And speaking of food, I think we're actually gonna go to dinner now because I just need to go to sleep afterwards. And I can't stop spinning in this chair. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think we're gonna go to a Middle Eastern restaurant that I saw like a couple blocks over from the hotel. We're just gonna go there, come back home. I'm gonna have a nice shower before going to bed. Then I just need to sleep. So yeah, those are the plans. Tomorrow, I wanna go see the Little Mermaid statue that is a bit far away, but we will go there. We have a tour of like some of the monuments of the city before lunch, and then we don't know what we're gonna do. I want to go to the botanical garden. I'm not sure if it's open tomorrow because it is a Sunday, but I will check. And yeah, on Monday it's my birthday, which is nice. 25, I'm turning 25, which is a big number. And yeah, I'm excited for that. I have some plans for that day as well. So another thing before I go, it is so cold. You guys have no idea. The wind is just freezing cold, and I didn't bring my beanie because I thought I wouldn't need it, but I desperately need it. And I was actually looking at some beanies today to buy them because my head was just like hurting from the cold and my ears were about to like turn into ice, and it was just terrible. But oh well, I think it's gonna rain on Monday, which is unfortunate, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe it will turn around because today it wasn't supposed to be sunny, but it actually kind of was. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello, it's my birthday. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It is very late and I want to go to bed, so let's make this quick. Let's wrap up the day, shall we?
Yes.
So first of all, today was a very nice day, like you saw in the footage. It was sunny. It was very cold, but it was sunny still, so that was nice.
But a little bit windy.
And a little bit windy. And the wind is very cold.
Yeah.
But it was sunny, and I don't think the Danish people have a lot of sunny days, so we were very lucky to get one. So in the morning we went to see The Little Mermaid, and we saw...
And it's very little.
And it's very little. It's very kind of disappointing. I already knew it was going to be small, but
yeah, we were kind of ready for it.
Yeah, but still,
it's nice. It
was like you have to come to Copenhagen and see The Little Mermaid. It's just like you have to.
And at the time that we went there weren't a lot of tourists, so
it was very early in the morning. So yeah, first we saw that, then we saw the Kastellet,
Yes.
which is not really a castle. We were expecting a castle, and
it's,
it
it's a
isn't.
military area.
Yeah.
One of the oldest ones. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's like inside a fortified place.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting as well because it's not like a castle that will, like the ones we have in Central Europe and all that.
Yeah.
It's actually like an island, artificially made.
Yeah, but it's called a castle, which I find very weird because it isn't. Then we went to the Designmuseum. Then we went on a free walking tour in Copenhagen, which was like a history kind of oriented tour.
Yeah.
Which was very interesting, and we learned a lot about the city. I love these free walking tours. They're just so great. Like you would
educational.
They're educational, and you would walk past these things and you wouldn't like know about the history and the behind of why it's there and who made it and all of that. So very nice. And then we had lunch, and then we actually, after lunch in the same street, I think we walked past a record store, and I found this, which I'm very happy about. I've been looking for this record for ages. So yeah, and it wasn't that expensive for Danish prices, I guess. But yeah, found this, which I'm very happy about. And we keep walking past places that I have a lot of places saved that I wanted to go, like bookstores and record stores and stuff like that. But we keep bumping into places that I didn't know about that are great, like this record store. I didn't have it like saved in my app, in my
Honestly,
notes.
those are the best, like when you simply bump into something completely unexpected.
Well, it could be a bad store, but turns out it was a really nice store. It had a bunch of like Taylor Swift, which I was also debating on getting.
Maybe we'll go there again.
Yeah, maybe we'll go there again. Who knows? But then we also walked past a store. I already showed the book that I got, but I'm so tired. But yeah, afterwards we found a bookstore that had such a good selection of English books, even better than the one yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. At least they have more offer.
Yeah, it had so many. It had 2 levels, and it was just great. It was amazing. And I got this book, 7 Days in June by Tia Williams, which I've heard a lot of great things about. And actually the cashier at the store was saying that this book is great and she loved it. So
and
I was like,
her boss also.
Yeah, and that
really
her boss at the store also loves the book. So yeah, seems like a great book. Very excited about this. It was one of the ones that I was looking for here in Copenhagen. So yeah, very happy that I got this, and it also wasn't that expensive. It was more expensive than the one that I got yesterday, but the other one was on discount.
It was on sale,
yeah. And then we tried to go to a bunch of monuments, but because it is Sunday, things close really early and we weren't aware of that. So we kind of like bumped our noses against the door because they were closing, which was unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Maybe we'll try them tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try them tomorrow, like the Botanical Garden and the
the palace.
The palace.
One of the King's Palace.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll go tomorrow. And then we went to the Round Tower.
Which is interesting, actually. It's like it was made by one of the kings, and they wanted to make a library, an observatory, and a church.
Oh, and a church. Yeah.
And so they did all these things in one building.
Place. Yeah. Yeah, so that was we found that out in the walking tour, so that was great.
And like there's no stairs.
Yeah, it's just a big ramp that goes all the way up.
Because the king wanted to go up there
by horse.
Yeah.
He was crazy. That's what we found out today.
That's what we were told, at least.
Yeah. Also, by the way, Pedro isn't that short. Like I'm sitting and he's on his knees, so that's why. Yeah. Anyway, then after the Round Tower, we went to Christiania, which was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, it's just a really different place. I guess
it's sort of like a hippie commune.
Yeah, it's a hippie commune,
and everything is not illegal. It's not legal, but it's not illegal.
Yeah.
You know?
There were a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
So that was that. Then we stopped at a coffee shop just to kind of rest. And we came to the hotel. Then we went to dinner. And then we went to a bar. But it closed at midnight. So I had to like spend midnight in the middle of the street like you saw. But it was fine.
Yeah, it was nice because we were
we
one
were
of the main
near
squares and there were bells.
Yeah, we were near like probably a church. I don't know what that is.
I think it was the city hall.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It had a bell, so it was ringing, and I was like, "Oh, it's midnight." So yeah, and then we're here, and I'm going to sleep now because I'm really tired, and we have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So,
yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Unfortunately, for the rest of my trip, I was just so tired that I didn't do daily checkups just to explain what we did. So I'm here now to do just that as a little voiceover. I hope you don't mind. So the first thing we did on my birthday was go to the Lego store at the Tivoli Gardens, which unfortunately are closed. And we decided to do a little personalized minifigure, and it was just so nice. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, and when I saw that they had the ginger hair, I just had to do it, and it turned out so nice. And then we had scheduled a trip to the National Aquarium, which I'm gonna try and pronounce. I think it's Den Blad Planet. I'm not sure. But yeah, that was also really nice, especially because it was raining all day. So it was a nice way to just be in a place where it wasn't raining. So it was a nice way to spend my birthday morning just at the aquarium, seeing all the fishes and the sea otters and the turtles. It was really, really nice. Then afterwards, we went back to the center of the city because the aquarium is actually a little bit closer to the airport, and we had lunch. And then we just went to a couple of stores that I had on my radar, some thrift stores, some record stores, some bookstores as well. And I did get some more books. And since I did not do a daily checkup for the rest of the days, you can actually go to my Instagram page, and I actually did an Instagram reel about all of the books that I bought on this trip. So if you're curious to see what other books I got in Copenhagen, you can check them there. After visiting those stores, I just really needed to sit down somewhere and drink a coffee and just relax for a little bit, because honestly, Sunday was just such an eventful day. We walked for 20 kilometers, I think, and I was just so tired on Monday, on my birthday, that I just needed to rest. So we went to this lovely cafe, which is like a bookish themed cafe, and I think you can actually buy the books there, but basically all of the walls in the cafe are filled with books, and it was just such a nice cozy vibe for a rainy day. So I'm so glad we went there, and if you're in Copenhagen, I highly recommend you go there because it's just so nice and cozy. Let's breakfast. And it's sunny today, actually. Then Tuesday was our last day, unfortunately, and I don't know how, but it was sunny again. It was such a nice day. I don't know how, but the only day that rained was actually on my birthday, which is unfortunate. But on Tuesday, we went to the botanical garden in the morning. Then we went to the Rosenborg Castle, which was such a nice visit, and it was well worth the time there because it was just so beautiful inside. Afterwards, we still had a few hours to spare before we had to catch our flight, so we decided to go to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum because we just thought it would be like a quick visit because a lot of the other museums were very big, and we decided to just play safe, go somewhere fun, and that wouldn't last that long. So yeah, we went there, and it was actually really fun to be honest, and it had a whole section dedicated to the life of Hans Christian Andersen, which was really nice because he was from Copenhagen, and all of his most famous stories like The Little Mermaid were written in Copenhagen, so it just felt nice to know a little more about him. Thinking of going to Copenhagen, I think this is your sign to just do it. It is such a nice city. I was actually so pleasantly surprised. I think it exceeded my expectations, and yeah, it was just really fun to spend my 25th birthday there. Also, I will leave in the description a list of the places that I recommend that you go if you go to Copenhagen. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!